Hey guys, Ningen here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are doing a showcase on another one of the Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission units that will be dropping on Global in the next 24 hours or so, I think, by the time this video is scheduled to go up. So today's video is on this man right here. He is the Great Saiyaman 3. I'll play out this first turn and then we'll go through the overlay just to keep things moving. I can't super attack with him if I put him in the first slot. That's a little bit disappointing, but I want to put him in the first slot anyway, just so we can see. One of the main features of this unit is he is a counter unit, so let's see how well he does here with type disadvantage. I mean, there you go, double digit damage and a nice crit on the counter. Half a mil, another crit as well. I mean, so there you go. He just did 1,000,000 damage and we didn't even get a super, but he's going to come through with an additional super with a 1,000,000 attack stat on a rotation where he has no links. Look at that pose. What a G. Right, so let's bring up the overlay here and go over what he does. So this is Hero Who Unites the World, Great Saiyaman 3. His leader skill, super class, Ki plus 3, HP, attack and defense, 80%. I mean, that's not a terrible leader skill. It's useful for some people, I'm sure, but you're not going to be using him as a leader much, I wouldn't imagine. His super attack is the Justice Slash, causes immense damage to the enemy and raises super class allies attack by 25% for one turn. So that's obviously super useful because more often than not, there's a bunch of attacks in the first slot, and since he is a counter unit, you're going to want to put him there anyway. So him super attacking first then buffs the rest of the rotation's attacks. That's really nice. Then his passive skill, Charisma of a Hero, attack and defense plus 17% and chance of performing a crit 3% per time traveler's category ally on the team. So it's quite a mouthful, but that's both things together. So for each time traveler unit, 17%, 3% chance to crit. So this includes him himself, and it also includes the friend. So we are running a full time travelers unit team. That's not 7 units. That is 119% attack and defense, and then of course 21% chance to crit. So that is really nice. It means if you pull dupes of this guy, it's worth putting an even split between crits and additionals. Obviously counter units, you normally want to prioritize crits because you want those crit counters, but he does have this built-in chance to crit already. I suppose it kind of depends what team you want to run him on. On a time travelers team, you don't really need to worry. If you want to run him on anything else, then obviously you are going to need to balance out that crit a little bit more. So the next part of his passive, this is the part that makes him really interesting, and a lot of people were worried when the write-ups for these units first got leaked before they ever dropped on JP, is this first part here, defense minus 30% within the same turn after receiving an attack. So once he takes that first hit, you would have seen it in that first turn, the defense down icon appeared. So after taking that first hit, minus 30% defense. Now that seems like a huge amount, but as we saw in that first turn, even with type disadvantage, because of the monstrous boost that he gets from his passive, he was still tanking double digits from type disadvantage. So that's really, really good. And then of course counters with tremendous power upon receiving normal attacks. So yeah, very, very good. His links are where he kind of falls flat a little bit. He has Infighter, Hero, Hero of Justice, Patrol, Rival Duo, Respect, and Shattering the Limit. Even on the Time Travelers team, not many of these links are that prevalent. I'm going to link him up with Tapion, who has Hero and Rival Duo. Hero is a 20% defense link, so that's really good. And then Rival Duo is 10% attack as well. And then his categories, Hybrid Saiyans, Time Travelers, and Vegeta's Family. So yes, he does have the Vegeta Family category, which, spoiler for those of you who haven't played World Mission, I mean I haven't, I'm sure most people don't care about the story in that much detail, but Great Saiyaman 3 is actually Trunks. Which, there you go. So I mean, that's why he's got a sword, that's why he's in the Vegeta Family category, because he is actually Trunks. So Great Saiyaman, as we know, is Gohan, Great Saiyaman 2 is Videl, Great Saiyaman 3 is Trunks. And then Great Saiyaman 4 is Beat, which will be a free-to-play fumble unit. He's actually the best linking partner for him. They have pretty much all the same links, and that Beat is actually a very good unit, but unfortunately he's not available on the private server at the moment, so I couldn't bring him as the link partner. So anyway, jumping back across to the game here, we've got our Saiyaman linked up with Tapion. So let's see, his defense before anything is over 100k, thanks to those nice defensive links. So even losing 30%, he's only going to drop to 70k, which is still very respectable. So as we can see here, he's still taking very little damage, doing 500,000 crit counters. I mean, yeah, his chance to crit is insane because he has full crit here. This build is 6 additional 20 crit on the private server. So he has a 40% chance to crit, which if that doesn't proc, he then has the 21% chance to crit from his passive. They do not stack. It does not make it 61%. They are calculated separately. But because of that, we crit all 3 times and he just takes him out all by himself. So, yeah, he is very good. Anyone who was worried when we saw the defense down part in his passive, I think it's pretty clear at this point that we did not need to worry whatsoever. So I kind of admit just this unit alone, and the fact that actually, to be fair, almost all of the world mission characters are on the time travelers category, it actually kind of makes me regret skipping in Goku Black, and the fact that I've had such terrible luck on every LR banner since Trunks and Mai came out, because I do not actually have a time travelers leader. So I really want to get a time. I might even have to use my coins to get an Ink Goku Black. But then actually no, he's going to be on Zamasu's banner when Zamasu and Trunks come. So hopefully I'll get a copy of him then, and we shouldn't be too far away from those banners. But yeah, if you can run a time travelers team, this Saiyaman is going to be very, very good. Once the free-to-play beat comes out, I'll do a showcase for him, and I guess I'll use this Saiyaman as his link partner. So that'll be not only a good showcase for beat, but it will also be a little bit of a bonus showcase for the Saiyaman. So those greens should drop down. Actually, no, he only needs 2 key, doesn't he? Because we've got the support from Trunks on the rotation, which is going to be huge. Vegito can't be attack lowered though, so the fact that Tapion's going to super attack first doesn't really matter at this point. But yeah, even Tapion not really taking any damage from Vegito here, thanks to those powerful defensive links. So 1.2 million attack stat, really not that bad at all when you think about the fact that his real use is these counters, putting in this extra damage. Very disappointingly, he hasn't done a crit so far. We went from that one turn where he crit every single time. There we go. Because we need to deal damage against Vegito here. So that's one of the reasons, I think I said this already, but I took on this event because of the type disadvantage. And yeah, Saiyaman 3 coming in clutch even on a type disadvantage situation. So it looks like we're going to get Ink Goku Black to finish him up here. And then shall we move on to, what is even the second fight? Oh, the second fight in the newest boss rush is UI Goku, isn't it? Well, maybe we'll do one more rotation for Saiyaman at the start of the event. I didn't bring items because I'm so used to recording all these no item runs at the moment, so I don't have anything to deal with Goku's Spirit Bomb. So we'll do this first turn so we get one more rotation with Saiyaman, just to have him put out some more damage for us. We've got Vegeta here, who of course the second part of his passive is active, so he has a what do they have? Oh, of course, yeah, they have Shattering the Limit, don't they? So Vegeta, because we have Trunks on the team to fulfill that other part of his passive, well actually of course Saiyaman fulfills that other part of his passive because he's in the Vegeta family category, so he's getting attack and defense 30%. So let's see, yeah, that is enough because of the 4 rainbows. So grab that, and then you can grab those. So one final showing for Saiyaman. What can we do here? I'm not going to be surprised. Of course we're going to take double digits. We were taking double digits from type disadvantage. So wow, almost now that we don't have to worry about type disadvantage, look at this damage. So he's basically dead already, and almost 1.3 million attack stat. Sheath that sword. I need to get this asset for that is such a good, like, I love it. But there you go. So that is the Great Saiyaman 3. Very, very good unit. He is one of the featured units, unless they change it massively. He is one of the featured units that is guaranteed per multi on the Heroes banner. I did a whole video about it. I still say it's worth at least a couple of multis if you can spare the stones. But yeah, he is a very, very good unit. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you found this useful. And yeah, he's a unit that I definitely am looking forward to pulling. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.